You were at the Newport Beach.
Oh no, not one of those.
Yeah, girls are more important.
Of course.
For Maury Pope?
Yes, I did. January '68.
And I wrote one of your boards.
Oh, unreal. That's great.
The door prize is Bob McTavish's book, Stoked. It's a fantastic book, and while he's here, you may as well get it signed by him as well.
He's our boy for the moment.
I'm dying for a beer.
Inspiration to hit the lip.
Okay. Wow.
If they don't have it, just request it.
Real good.
Just take the sheet in.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I can't wait to see your movie.
We already sold it. The stringer. They had longboards back then.
Hey Mike, I got a question. What music were you listening to when you started doing new boards?
When I started, I was with Bobby Blue Bland.
My aunt's favorite.
Oh really?
Yeah, blues.
Exactly. That's kind of like, I came in on that era.
And then Jimi Hendrix played the board.
Oh, well then later on, I got influenced by Jimmy. Yeah. You know, as music progressed, right? I started shaping in 1959, my very first board. So you can kind of relate the music to that, right? I guess. Miles Davis, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jeez.
You keep you cool, you know, when you're in the tube and stuff, you're cool.
That's what we thought at that time, yeah.
Dream time, elders go first. Right, Bob?
Yeah, mate.
So you're going to have them sign.
It's a collector's item.
Folks, we've got all our hospitality down on the shore break. Don't forget it's screening at 8 p.m, but please.
He's Squawk's cameraman, so beware. Very good.
Yes!
My name is Russell Mills. I represent Northern Rivers Tourism. We're the regional tourism organisation for an area of Australia which is a very special part of Australia to me and a lot of other people. It's well known for an iconic destination called Byron Bay. The region around it is a beautiful, unspoilt area. You don't have built-up areas along the coastline. It's as far as the eye can see, it's swathes of green. You've got 300 kilometres of perfect coastline. You've got point breaks, you've got beach breaks, you've got wall breaks, or similar to piers as we have here. Who came in the 70s who were environmentalists, hippies, artists, surfers, counterculturalists. There was an event called the Aquarius Festival in 1973. I'm sure Bob might have been to that event.
I was too straight.
And we've asked you all to come here tonight for a couple of reasons. One is to tell you a little bit about Byron Bay and also give you an opportunity, a fantastic opportunity to win a great trip for two people to Australia and specifically to Byron Bay. And the second is to show you a film, and this is a really special treat. The film you're going to see tonight has not been seen anywhere in the USA. In fact, this is a pre-premiere screening of the film Going Vertical, a bit of a legend when it comes to the sport of surfing. That guy's name is Bob McTavish.
Great surfers from the 60s, like Roy Crump, Bill Fury's here, Danny Mack, the guy who taught Tom Curran to shape, and Mike Diffenberger to shape. He's sitting right there. That's pretty amazing. You've got Mary Bigler over here who surfs endlessly. You know, Steve Bigler was US champion. There's Mary, and she's surfing endlessly. The guys from Surfing Heritage Foundation are here. Surfer magazine. Isn't that fantastic? And then there's my friend Denny Arberg sitting up here. Denny wrote the script for Big Wednesday. He's plopped right there. And of course you've got Mike Hinson and his lovely wife Carol, who are very special guests to have here. And there's more, there's plenty, but thank you all for being here. I think you're really sprinkled amongst stars, and it's wonderful. So on to the movie. The movie was the brainchild of Robert Raymond, who produced Schindler's List. So this was his Byron Bay passion, was to produce this film. And he lives in Byron, as I do, and we got talking in a cafe, and we were talking about my stowaway to Hawaii adventure, and it led to this film. And I think it portrays a lot of good things, but it's probably definitely got an Australian bent. If Dick Brewer was sitting up the back, which he should be, but I think he'd be here tomorrow night or the night after, he'd probably grumble about a few things. Mike Hinton in the front row down there, definitely got a grumble. There's not enough of Mike and his fantastic shaping and his influence on the Jawboard Revolution in the film, I don't think. But meantime, it's a darn good, entertaining film. So please enjoy it, guys. And have we got to do the giveaways first, or will they come later? Yeah, giveaways. Here we go. Lucky Door Prize. Oh, you've got some Hollywood people here tonight too, producers and directors. So you've got some strong people in this room.
Hey! He was excited. Well done.
I'm going in a straight line, running across the way. I really wanted to work the face. So I had this dream one night. I was riding this board.
Surfing during this past year has really been on the boards themselves. I think you can get a pretty good idea of what we're talking about when you realize that this board, nearly 10 feet long and weighing almost 30 pounds, was used less than a year ago at the International Championships in Makaha. This was the ideal competitive board. Now, look at the board they're using now. This is only 8 feet long, weighs almost 15 pounds, so it's shorter and lighter, much more maneuverable, much more sensitive.
I woke up after the dream with a clear in my mind, I can still see it now, of this climbing and dropping on a big 8 to 10 foot wave and climbing on the face like this. And I woke up and went, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a surfboard that can do that.
Right after the Americans had visited, and everyone who surfed in Australia was going crazy to make a board like those mountain beaches.
Mac had that one board, it was just like soul sculpture, you know, it had like a concave nose and beam went all the way through the center, and it was like Space Age, it was like Star Wars or something.
Cheers, I wouldn't go out there with that right now.
All the boys.
Tough old warriors like these were never going to kiss and make up. But after all these years, perhaps a shared respect has come to the surface. A shared pride in how they changed surfing forever.
I'll tell you what, man, it was a good journey, man.
It's a good flick, huh?
Yeah, very good flick. I enjoyed it.
It's quality production.
Very good.
I think we're blessed to see that.
You know, it didn't say in the movie, but you know the best board in Hawaii in 1967?
Yeah, it's all good.
No, it was Mike's 9.3.
That's right. That's right. At the Surfing Heritage Foundation, they've got an amazing resource. And we've got a venue.
Yeah.
And together, we're going to change the world. Malibu got the first surfing reserve worldwide. They're never going to build a break wall or do any kind of things that hurt Malibu. That is
That needs to happen all over.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You know, what happened at Dana, Killer Dana and Mundaka and some of the places around the world.
All so many.
People need to understand that the surfing culture is not going away. It's too much fun. Surfing is too much fun.
And it's just keeping the coast alive, you know? You put in the harbor, it kills everything.
The Hawaiians always knew it too. Those who have the most fun win. Duke Kahanamoku said it. He goes, hey,
Phil Edwards.
Yeah, Phil Edwards was my hero.
Always say it.
But yeah, don't worry about the next wave. There'll be another one.
Hard to remember that.
It's hard.